Alien Brigade for the Atari 7800 is a light gun, on-rails shooter developed by Atari Games, released in 1990. Combining elements of science fiction with intense action, the game serves as an exciting, yet somewhat overlooked entry in the 7800's library. While it might not have gained the same widespread acclaim as some other titles, it still has its unique appeal, especially for fans of arcade-style shooters. In Alien Brigade, players take on the role of a soldier, tasked with defending Earth from an alien invasion. Armed with a futuristic light gun, players are placed in various environments, where waves of alien enemies approach, and you must shoot them down before they reach you or cause damage to important installations. The gameplay is simple yet effective. The on-rails nature of the game means you don't have to worry about movement. Your focus is purely on aiming and shooting at the invading alien forces. The game's structure offers a satisfying level of challenge, with enemies appearing from various directions, and certain stages introducing different types of alien creatures and obstacles. Enemy design in Alien Brigade is another highlight of the gameplay. While the aliens all share the same goal, destroying humanity, they come in various shapes, sizes, and attack patterns. These range from humanoid creatures that appear in swarms to heavily armoured bosses that require careful aim and timing to defeat. Some enemies move in straight lines across the screen, while others exhibit more erratic behaviour, making them harder to hit. For example, some aliens might pop out from behind obstacles or suddenly swoop down from above, forcing you to react quickly to avoid damage. This unpredictability keeps the gameplay engaging, as you'll never know exactly how each wave will play out. The game's weapons are fairly standard for the genre, but they provide enough variety to keep players invested in the action. Your primary weapon is a powerful laser gun, which has unlimited ammo, though you'll have to aim carefully to hit targets. The game allows you to take advantage of a crosshair that guides your shots, making aiming more intuitive, especially when using the light gun accessory. Additionally, some levels offer power-ups or weapon upgrades that give you temporary advantages. These might include extra ammo, enhanced firepower, or more rapid-fire capabilities. These upgrades add an extra layer of strategy, as you'll want to collect them at the right moments to deal with more challenging enemies, or to give you an edge when facing large groups of aliens. For an Atari 7800 title, Alien Brigade impresses with its visuals. The game has a detailed, well-animated look for the time, especially in comparison other 7800 games. The backgrounds are varied, offering different alien environments, from military outposts to alien spacecrafts, giving the game a nice sci-fi atmosphere. The aliens themselves are nicely designed, with each type having a distinct look that makes them easily recognizable in battle. That said, while the graphics are good for the system, they can appear a bit dated by modern standards, but that's to be expected for a game from the late 80s. The 7800's capabilities were not as advanced as some of its contemporaries, but Alien Brigade makes the most of what it has to offer. The sound design in Alien Brigade is one of the game's weaker aspects. While it has an atmospheric soundtrack that adds to the tension, the sound effects can become repetitive, especially the laser blasts and alien growls. This can sometimes detract from the intensity of the action, as the lack of variety in sound effects makes certain sections of the game feel monotonous. Alien Brigade takes full advantage of the Atari 7800's support for the XG1 light gun, which is a key feature of the game. The light gun controls are responsive, adding to the immersive feeling of aiming and shooting at the screen. While not everyone may have access to the light gun, the game can still be played with a standard joystick, though it's clear that the game was designed with the light gun in mind. The game's on-rails nature means that once you've played through it a few times, you've seen most of what it has to offer. However, there is still some replay value in trying to beat your high score, which is common in arcade-style shooters. The challenge does increase as you progress, so there's a certain thrill in mastering the game's mechanics and seeing how far you can get. Alien Brigade is a solid, enjoyable shooter that captures the essence of classic arcade light gun games. While it may not have the same level of depth or variety as other games on the system, it offers fast-paced, action-packed fun. The graphics are above average for the Atari 7800, and the light gun controls help make the shooting experience feel more engaging. If you're a fan of arcade-style shooters, Alien Brigade is worth checking out, particularly if you own the Atari 7800 light gun. It's a fun, albeit somewhat short, blast through alien-infested environments, making it an interesting and often overlooked gem in the 7800's library.